Good morning, my name is Boris and I'm at the airport in Hai Phong City, Vietnam. Sorry for the noise, I know the airport is a terrible place to vlog, but I wanted to show you that life is almost back to normal in Vietnam. Even this airport is kind of small, but it's full of people. Even masks are not really mandatory anymore, only at a few places. And that means I'm on my way to some pretty epic places as well. My first stop is going to be Nha Trang. And if you watch my previous videos, you might ask the question like, why the f am I going to Nha Trang, right? I mean, you probably know that this channel is about unknown tropical destinations. Sorry for the announcement. Alright, so unknown tropical destinations, remote places, and Nha Trang is literally the most popular, the most famous beach destination in the country. But I have my reasons. First of all, the ticket was like dirt cheap and I'm really broke at the moment. Alright, that's only half true, but really, I did my homework and I'm pretty confident that I will be able to find some awesome spots. Not really in the city. The city beach is a mystery to me. By Southeast Asian standards, the Nha Trang city beach is mediocre at best. I don't know how it became so famous. It's probably because it's a really chill place with tons of, accommodation options and restaurants. So it's a great place to stay and be comfortable. But I wouldn't call the city beach in Nha Trang the most beautiful beach in the country. It's always on the list of the best beaches in the country. And I just really don't get it. Really not as nice as those lists on the internet would suggest. I wouldn't put it in the top 10. I've been to places already. I've been to some beaches in Vietnam already that are far more beautiful than the beach in Nha Trang. And those are not on any list. Nobody really knows about them. So those are the places I'm going to show you. That's why I'm heading to Nha Trang now. And yeah, this background is pretty noisy and pretty boring, so see you in Nha Trang. This is the emptiest plane in my life. Check this out. Crazy. I've never been on such an empty plane before, and it's really interesting because the airport was like full of people, but I don't know where they are, so but it's really awesome. So see you in Nha Trang. To Nha Trang. I'm at the city beach right now. It is pretty nice, but is it the best beach in the country? Well, not even close. I mean, yeah, it's a nice beach. It's super big. Some sections have really nice like palm trees at the back, and it's super wide. The sand is not super fine, but it is really empty at the moment, thanks to COVID. But yeah, I can promise you one thing: the area around Nha Trang has far better beaches. So I can understand why this beach is very popular, because it is probably the most accessible beach in Vietnam, because there is the main road over there, just like 50 meters from here, from the beach, and behind the beach, behind the road, is basically the downtown of Nha Trang city. So if you want to just spend a couple of days chilling and relaxing comfortably, then well, this is the place to be, because the accommodation options, the restaurants, I mean, there's a huge variety of different cuisines. I'm going to make a separate video on accommodation because the value is mind-blowing. And it is not only because of COVID. Well, yeah, COVID helps because so many places are actually closed. A lot of businesses are for sale, and yeah, tourism right now is pretty much dead. But I'm sure actually when, you know, the borders reopen, people will come back. So many places you can see. I'm gonna show you this building. The curtains are all closed, and that's not because people are sleeping inside, that's because the whole place is closed. Right now it is April, which is supposed to be the beginning of the high season, because here summer is where the weather is super dry, no rain, and you know, nice conditions for going to the beach. But I don't know how this year is going to be. All of these huge buildings are hotels, and they see very few tourists these days. So yeah, that's pretty sad. But yeah, I'm pretty happy actually, because the beaches are for myself. But yeah, I want to tell you though that I'm not going to do any of the touristy stuff, because in my opinion they are not really worth it. There are a couple of islands in the bay in front of the city, like those. One of them, this huge island, has a oh yeah, so the big island over there has like a big ass amusement park. So yeah, that's one thing in Vietnam I really don't like, is when there is like a nice spot, they just build something on it. So yeah, but that's it, can't really do anything about it. All right, I come to the shade because, as you can probably see it on my face, the sun here is super strong. So don't forget sunscreen when you come here, or any other tropical place. So yeah, I was a little bit stupid. All right, so yeah, I'd like to tell you that I did the island hopping trip 9 years ago. I wasn't really impressed. I didn't really take any photos because there's like snorkeling without fish and like dead coral, so that's kind of stupid. It's super cheap, but there are better places around the city, so that is what I'm here for. I'm going to go on 2 day trips. One, you could say, is a bit touristy, it's with a local company, but to 2 destinations that are not very well known. There is a really nice island with a sandbank that is known locally, but I didn't really see many like travel blogs written by foreigners, so I think it's gonna be interesting. Plus I'm going on an epic road trip, and I'm pretty sure that it is going to be epic, because I know one place. I saw a video. There is like a 10-kilometer long sandy beach that is totally empty. Plus I'm hoping to visit a really nice island that you can't really find any information about. So yeah, I'm here for the remote, untouched places. And I almost forgot to mention that when we talk about Nha Trang and the islands in front of the city, because I mentioned that those islands are not really worth visiting, but there is one island a little further than all the others here in front of the city. That island is called Hon Noi, I think. Yeah, I will type it here in front of the screen. But that island looks really epic. It has like a double beach, like a small sandbank connecting 2 islands. But the thing is, at the moment, foreigners are not allowed to visit that island. So I don't know, that is just a stupid rule. I don't know why that is. It was possible for foreigners to visit because I found it in a blog post written by a foreigner 2 years ago. So I don't know, that beach looks really nice, and That island is not touristy at all. I hope to visit it one day, but yeah. Oh, by the way, there are some islands near Cam Ranh city where I'm heading next month, and there are 2 islands with crystal clear water. The beaches there look really amazing, but again, foreigners are not allowed to set foot on the island because those islands actually belong to the, like, there's like a military base or something, because you know Vietnam has territorial issues with China, so foreigners are not allowed to go near military bases here, which is understandable. But this island here in front of Nha Trang, not to allow foreigners, there's literally nothing on the island. I think it's really stupid, but yeah, there's nothing to do. I just wanted to let you know that there are some other epic places that I can't really visit on this trip, but maybe in the future we will see. So I came to another beach. Alright, sorry. So yeah, I came to another beach because whenever I travel, I always try to seek out the best beaches, the most beautiful locations. Mostly because I want to see them for myself, but I really want to show you as well. And came to a beach called New Tien, and I'm 100% sure my pronunciation is wrong, so I'm going to write down the name in this video, because Vietnamese language is super crazy, very hard to pronounce everything. And this beach is actually not really in Nha Trang city. It's around 14-15 kilometers to the south. It's a very easy, very pleasant, maybe 20 minutes drive, and the beach, I think, looks nice on pictures, so I'm walking towards it right now. And I'm sure that not so many people make it out here from Nha Trang city, because it is a little, you could say, off the beaten path. And oh, really sorry, it is very windy, but wow, the beach is actually really nice. Look at this one. Not that special, but again, it's empty. It's nice. It has some palm trees. The water is very clear, and there's no rubbish on the beach. The sand is kind of whitish, but yeah, it's more like gray. But it's nice. I'm gonna fly the drone a bit. It is a little windy, but oh yeah, and of course there's the swing and the hammock. That's the most important accessory on Vietnamese beaches, or maybe Southeast Asian beaches actually, in 2021. It is a relatively shallow beach. There are some waves, but they are not huge or anything like that. There are some rocks, might be some like snorkeling spot, but yeah, wouldn't count on that. But yeah, all in all, this seems like a nice place to chill for a few hours. I really want to provide value on this channel. I want to give you some information that otherwise would be very hard to find. I mean, okay, this beach, I'm sure you can find it online, no problem. But some other beaches around the city are really unknown. So yeah, this is what this channel is about, high and low tide. Thank you so much for your support. I will keep making these videos. I will keep traveling to these awesome places, mostly because I really love doing this, and I kind of enjoy making these videos as well. I want to share these places because there are more places in Southeast Asia than just, you know, Thailand and Bali. So if you share the same mindset, if you like this type of, you know, travel experiences, then this channel is for you. So see you in the next video.